KREM 2 News at Noon begins now.
And we do have breaking news on KREM 2 News at Noon. Matt Gaetz announcing he is withdrawing his nomination for Attorney General. We'll tell you why and what President-elect Trump is saying about that decision.
Rain, rain, rain. We got you with our full weather forecast coming up.
And we are getting a better look at the damage in Western Washington. This is, of course, after a bomb cyclone toppled trees, knocking out power to hundreds of thousands of people. Hi, everyone, and welcome to KREM 2 News at Noon. I'm Laura Papetti. It is good to see you this afternoon. We begin with this breaking news at this noon hour. Former Florida Representative Matt Gaetz has withdrawn his nomination for Attorney General. President-elect Trump had tapped Gaetz last week to lead the Justice Department. Gaetz said in a statement on social media that his confirmation was, quote, unfairly becoming a distraction to Trump's transition. Now, Gaetz's nomination has been a source of controversy as he was under investigation by the House Ethics Committee for alleged sexual misconduct and drug use. It is unclear if a report on that investigation will be released. Trump responded to the withdrawal on social media. He said Gaetz, quote, did not want to be a distraction for the administration, for which he has much respect. Okay, the Gaetz news, of course, coming as Trump's nominee for Secretary of Defense met with lawmakers on Capitol Hill. That nominee, Pete Hegseth, was investigated for sexual assault. CBS News has more on the story.
Pete Hegseth is meeting with senators whose votes he needs for confirmation as the next Secretary of Defense.
We look forward to engaging in that process. We take absolutely nothing for granted.
Threatening to overshadow his visit is a newly released police report detailing a 2017 sexual assault allegation against the Fox News host. The accuser, referenced as Jane Doe, reported feeling like she had been drugged and recalls saying no a lot while in a hotel room with Hegseth, and that he prevented her from leaving. The Army veteran told police he was buzzed but not intoxicated, and the encounter was consensual.
The matter was fully investigated, and I was completely cleared.
A spokesperson for the Trump-Vance transition released a statement calling Hegseth a highly respected combat veteran and said no charges were filed because police found the allegations to be false. Torian Small, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
All right. Lots of news to get to later in the show, but we're going to turn our attention now to weather. We are tracking some rain over the next few days here in the inland Northwest. Regan Gallo is in for Thomas Patrick this afternoon. So really, you said it at the very beginning of the show, rain, rain, and more rain.
Yes, Laura, so much rain. And KREM 2 viewers for the noon show, I will let you know it's my first time doing KREM 2 weather. So bear with me as I get through all this rain. Well, let's take a look at our forecast over here. So right now we got 43 degrees outside. It's actually mildly warm for what we typically get in November. And let's take a look at that day planner for our afternoon. Scattered showers with a high of 46. And into the evening as you're driving home, as you're getting ready for dinner, we're going to see about 42 degrees and those showers continuing. Now let's take a look at our satellite radar, okay? We got some rain across the region, and as we get closer up to Spokane and Coeur d'Alene Metro, rain with especially rain coming from the south. So just get prepared for that. Wet, wet, wet is going to be the theme. And as you're going to the bus stop to pick up the kiddos, just know, have your rain boots on, get that slicker on. That's going to be rain expected. That's all I got for you, Laura. Take it away.
All right, we appreciate you being on the noon show today. Thanks, Regan. All right, much of Western Washington, of course, still trying to recover from Tuesday night's bomb cyclone. The storm toppled trees, sparked massive power outages, and did end up killing 2 people. Power companies are making progress, but hundreds of thousands of people could be in the dark for the next few days. Savannah Welch has an update.
This morning, residents in Kirkland woke up without power, and scenes like this one are what we're seeing through a lot of the city this morning. Trees falling on power lines like this one here in Kirkland. Neighbors told us the tree originally took up the entire road. Neighbors worked together to saw it off and move the branches out of the street. You can see the progress they've made. Repair crews haven't been by yet to restore these lines and remove the tree, so hopefully they'll be able to do that soon. We talked to some utility workers earlier who say they're working as fast fast as they can to get power back up. A lot of neighborhoods east of Seattle, including this one, are without power, and outside utility agencies are also stepping in to help. Utility workers have come in from other parts of Washington state, Canada, Idaho, and Oregon. Energy companies say they'll be monitoring weather conditions this weekend. They also tell us crews will be ready to respond if more outages occur within the next couple of days as the inclement weather hits. Now, a neighbor I talked to earlier said they were told that restoration times would likely be by Saturday for this area, but we saw some crews working earlier this morning trying to restore power in other parts of Kirkland, so hopefully they'll be able to get the lights back on before Saturday. In Kirkland, Savannah Welch, King 5 News.
The excellence that we see in our schools will not stay that way if we don't rerun a levy.
The Lakeland School District is looking for some new solutions after voters declined to renew a levy. We'll tell you where there could be cuts coming up ahead on noon.